like raw muscle. But I don't want to cover the whole thing. I just wanted to kind of be popping out in certain areas. So let's change this to triplanar also. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Actually, is anybody even watching this? Should I even be talking right now? Should I even be talking? Let me start over. Wrong screen. I'm a professional broadcaster. Okay. Let's start over. So, as I was saying, to here. So this is the fleshy looking muscle skin that I got from the Substance Share site here. This is zombie skin. Okay, so what I was saying was I wanted to have some of this muscly stuff kind of come through. So what I've done is added a fill layer for the nightmare skin, and I'm actually going to go into that real quick. Advanced parameters, and just turn down my melt skin size a lot. There we go. This is almost all muscle looking. Muscly. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is add a black mask onto that layer. So it blocks all that muscle stuff out. And we're just seeing our zombie skin. And so we start out with a blank model. Added my zombie skin, and it looks like this. Very nice material. And you can see some areas here where it's not ideal, like this line that's happening on his arm. So I want to kind of break that up a little bit. And I can do that with this other material. Okay, so here on our top one, we've added a black mask, and now we're going to paint into that mask to allow this muscly nightmare skin to come through certain areas. Okay, so I have got just kind of a real broken up alpha here from my brush tip. Right now it's just, let's see, what is it? Got it loaded into there somewhere. My alpha. Mold. I've got the mold one loaded. It is right here. The one that's highlighted blue, Matt. Alright, yeah. So, mold is the alpha I've got. And it doesn't really matter. In fact, I'm actually going to start off with a different one. Let's start with one that kind of looks like he's been in a battle and got scraped into. So maybe one that looks like it's dripping. Okay, let's make our thumbnails large. It's easier to see. Diagonal drips. That's what I wanted. So just double click that to load it into my alpha brush tip. Right. And make sure that we do have the mask selected. And down here at the bottom under grayscale, we have this all the way to white. Or maybe just slightly not white. So it blends in a little bit. Right here. No, actually I'm going to go all the way because we can blend in later. Alright, so now I just want to kind of choose some key spots here where I wanted to dig into. I'm just going to click a couple of times. There we go. Now it kind of looks like that flesh is kind of coming through. Now, the drips don't look really that realistic there. So let me just back up a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is actually jump in to this material and have it affect the height to dig in some. There's the heights. Yeah, height range. Increase that some. Okay, position down. Okay. Now let's see what happens when we paint into our mask. There we go. So now you can see it's actually kind of digging into the surface there. Looks a little better. A little more. I don't really like this brush so much for what we're trying to achieve here, so let's go get a different brush, which Substance Painter calls an alpha. Okay, so let's look for something a little more organic. Skin might work okay. Yeah, let's see. Kind of more broken up. I guess that will work. Do wrinkle too. We'll do wrinkles in like crevice areas and which one did I say? Grunge paint. Yeah, those might be pretty good. Let's try grunge paint. This one's kind of broken up. Okay, I'm gonna make my brush a lot smaller. Alright, let's see what that looks like. That's kind of cool. And we could always go back in later and kind of affect the height separately. So we can go into there and change the height and just drop that down some if we wanted to make it not quite so digging into the surface like. I like that though. Alright, so back into the mask. And I actually want something a lot more broken up. So let's go with the frog skin. This one.
Beneath this mask,
and I'm going to make it quite large.
Beneath this mask, there is an idea, Mr. Grady. And ideas
This part of it here. So let's break up this line on the arm. I don't like so much. That's kind of cool. Got some pretty dramatic lighting here, but kind of keeping it that way as I do this to get a feel for how it's going to look in the end. Okay, I'm not liking this brush either. Let's pick something that's not so organic and this is more broken up. Like, not spray, but I think mold works good. Let's go back to mold. Yeah, that looks good. Like something's festering. Okay, so now let's make this larger. And start painting some in here. I like that. One more. I'm actually going to go jump into my viewer settings real quick and turn off shadows. And I'm also going to turn off my vignette just so I can see the entire model a little easier. Make those hands really fleshy. Not that much. Back it up, back it up. Okay, so I'm not going to broadcast this entire thing. I just wanted to show you that quick method of blending two different materials or smart materials together by using a mask. Masks are ultra powerful in Substance Painter, especially with smart materials and curvature maps applied and stuff. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just kind of changing my brush size and randomly digging into this guy. Pretty good. Cool. All right, I'm going to go and shut down the broadcast. Thank you for watching.